15 mind-blowing facts about Guam, a hidden use island with a culture like no other. What if I told you that there's a use territory that feels like it's worlds away from everything you know? An island with a culture so unique, it might as well be a different country altogether. Well, pack your bags because we're about to take you to a hidden gem in the Pacific, Guam. Imagine walking along beaches so stunning, they look like something straight out of a postcard. But hold on, because that's just the beginning. Get ready to uncover 15 jaw-dropping facts about a place so full of surprises, most people don't even know it exists. This is Guam, an island with a culture and history unlike anything you've ever seen. Did you know that Guam is one of the few places on Earth where you can experience the blending of cultures from across the Pacific and the United States? It's a place where ancient traditions mix with modern influences, creating something truly special. Or how about this? Despite being a small island in the middle of the Pacific, Guam plays a huge role in U.S. military operations, yet most people don't even realize it. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, buckle up, because this island is about to blow your mind. Guam may be small in size, but it's packed with history, culture, and some truly surprising facts. Located in the heart of the Pacific Ocean, Guam is a U.S. territory that has been shaped by indigenous Chamorro traditions, Spanish colonial influences, and American culture. It's an island that has seen centuries of change, yet still holds on to its roots, offering a rich and unique experience for anyone lucky enough to visit. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the 15 most mind-blowing aspects of this fascinating island. Trust me, you're going to learn things about Guam that will completely change the way you think about it. And let me guess, you probably thought of Guam as just another beach destination, didn't you? Well, think again. There's so much more to this tiny island than meets the eye. So sit tight, because you're about to discover stories you never knew you needed to hear. Ready to be amazed? Let's go. Fact 1. The heart of the Pacific. Why Guam is the center of so much. Guam is often called the heartbeat of the Pacific, and for good reason. Sitting right in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean, this small island has a huge impact on the region. Its location makes it an important hub for both the U.S. military and global trade. Over the years, Guam has played a key role in many historical events, including its strategic importance during World War II. The island was a critical location for the U.S. military during the Pacific War, and its importance continues today, especially for military operations in the region. Because of its central location, Guam serves as a gateway to the Pacific, connecting countries and cultures from all over the world. You might be surprised to learn how such a small island could affect an entire region. The fact that a place like Guam can influence so much is truly fascinating. It is a perfect example of how geography can shape history and the world we live in today. So, have you ever wondered how one tiny island could play such a big role in the Pacific? Guam is definitely more than just a beautiful island. It is at the heart of so many things happening in the Pacific region. Fact 2. Indigenous heritage, the Chamorro people's lasting legacy. The island of Guam has been home to the Chamorro people for over 4,000 years. As the island's original inhabitants, the Chamorro have a rich history deeply woven into Guam's culture. Their traditions, language, and resilience have survived centuries of change, from Spanish colonization to modern-day influences. The Chamorro people are proud of their heritage, and their culture continues to thrive today despite the challenges they have faced over the years. One of the most significant aspects of Chamorro culture is their language, which is still spoken by many on the island. The Chamorro language is an important part of their identity and is a key link to their ancestors. Beyond language, the Chamorro people have maintained many of their traditions, from unique arts and crafts to cooking styles that have been passed down through generations. The Chamorro way of life is a testament to their strength and perseverance. Imagine what it would be like to live in a culture that has been thriving for thousands of years. The Chamorro people have seen centuries of change, yet they have kept their traditions alive. This deep connection to history is something that sets Guam apart from other places, making it even more fascinating to explore. Fact 3. Unique blend of cultures. How Guam's history shaped its identity. Guam is a fascinating blend of cultures, shaped by its rich history. The island is a mix of indigenous Chamorro traditions, Spanish colonial influences, and American presence after the Spanish-American War. These three distinct cultures have come together over centuries to create a unique identity that is unlike any other place in the world. The Chamorro people's roots on the island date back over 4,000 years. But when the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, they brought with them their language, religion, and customs. Spanish rule lasted for over 300 years, and its influence can still be seen today in everything from architecture to food. After the Spanish-American War in 1898, Guam became a U.S. territory, and American influences became a key part of the island's culture as well. Imagine living in a place where three distinct cultures have shaped who you are. How would you mix them all together? That's the reality for the people of Guam. The blending of Chamorro, Spanish, and American influences has created a unique island culture that is rich in history and diversity. From the way people speak to the food they eat, Guam's culture is a living testament to the island's complex history. It's a place where old traditions meet new influences, creating something truly special. Fact 4. America's most remote territory. What it means to be a U.S. citizen in Guam. While Guam is a U.S. territory, its residents don't have the same rights as Americans living in the 50 states. People in Guam are U.S. citizens, but they face some unique challenges because of their political status. For instance, while they pay federal taxes and contribute to the nation in many ways, they don't have full voting representation in Congress. This means that, despite being citizens, they don't get to vote in presidential elections and don't have a voting representative in the House of Representatives. This political status leaves many people in Guam feeling like they belong to the United States, but don't fully enjoy the same rights as stateside Americans. They face local challenges, like limited influence over national policy, while still being expected to follow U.S. laws. The lack of voting rights in important elections can create frustration, especially considering that Guam's residents are still deeply invested in the political and economic well-being of the nation. Imagine being a U.S. citizen, but not fully enjoying all the rights that come with that title. What would it feel like to be so far from the mainland, yet still tied to it in so many ways? This situation makes life on Guam unique, and its residents continue to push for more recognition and rights within the larger American system. Fact 5. A military powerhouse. Guam's strategic military role. Guam is not just a beautiful island. It's a key military stronghold for the United States. The island is home to several important U.S. military bases, which play a critical role in the defense strategy of the Pacific region. Its location in the middle of the Pacific Ocean makes it an ideal spot for the U.S. to project power and maintain a strategic presence in Asia and beyond. Historically, Guam's military significance dates back to World War II, when it was used as a base for operations in the Pacific theater. Today, the U.S. military maintains a significant presence on the island, with both air and naval bases. This military presence not only shapes Guam's role in global security, but also impacts its local economy. The base operations provide jobs and infrastructure for the island, making the military a central part of everyday life for many people on Guam. Can you imagine living on an island surrounded by one of the world's largest military presences? For those who live on Guam, this is a reality. The island's strategic role as a military hub makes it an essential piece of the larger defense puzzle in the Pacific, while also creating a unique environment for its residents. The balance between military importance and local life gives Guam a distinct identity, one that is deeply intertwined with global security concerns. Fact 6. Surreal natural beauty. Beaches, cliffs, and waterfalls. Guam is a paradise for nature lovers, offering some of the most breathtaking landscapes you'll ever see. The island is home to stunning beaches, towering cliffs, and spectacular waterfalls that make it a true tropical getaway. One of the most famous spots is Tumen Bay, where the turquoise waters are so clear, they look like something out of a dream. The white sand beaches stretch for miles, offering a perfect place to relax or enjoy water activities. For those who love nature's raw beauty, places like the Talafofo Falls provide an unforgettable experience. The lush greenery and cascading water create a peaceful, almost magical atmosphere. Have you ever dreamed of a tropical island where the ocean is clearer than a glass of water? Guam offers that and so much more. Whether you're lounging on the beach, hiking along dramatic cliffs, or discovering hidden waterfalls, the island's natural beauty is sure to leave you in awe. It's a place where every corner offers something stunning, making it impossible not to fall in love with its landscapes. Fact 7. World-class diving. Underwater adventures you won't forget if you're a fan of the ocean. Then Guam is a dream destination. The island is known for its world-class diving spots, offering some of the best underwater experiences you can find. From vibrant coral reefs to mysterious shipwrecks, Guam's underwater world is a haven for divers of all skill levels. The crystal-clear waters provide visibility so good you can easily spot sea turtles, colorful fish, and even sharks as you explore the reefs. For those looking for adventure, diving here offers a chance to see marine life up close in one of the most pristine environments on Earth. Do you love exploring the ocean? Imagine swimming with sea turtles, sharks, and vibrant coral reefs. The underwater adventures in Guam are unforgettable, offering a chance to connect with nature in a way few other places can. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned diver, Guam's waters offer an incredible experience that will stay with you long after you surface. Fact 8. Language and traditions. How Guam's unique language tells its story. While English is widely spoken on Guam, the Chamorro language remains the heart of the island's cultural identity. For thousands of years, Chamorro has been the language that connects the people of Guam to their past, and it continues to play a central role in daily life. Though the language faced a decline due to colonial influences, there has been a significant revival effort in recent years, with many young people learning Chamorro in schools and families. This effort to preserve and pass down the language is crucial in maintaining the island as unique culture and traditions. Have you ever visited a place where the language is part of the soul of the people? For the people of Guam, Chamorro is more than just a way of communicating. It is a living piece of history that keeps their heritage alive. The language carries stories of the past, connecting generations to the land and the ancestors who lived there. It's a beautiful reminder of how language can shape a culture and how the people of Guam are keeping their traditions thriving through their words. Fact 9. The historic Latte stones, ancient symbols of strength. The Latte stone is one of Guam's most iconic and ancient structures, and it holds great significance in the island's history. These tall stone pillars were used by the indigenous Chamorro people as the foundation for their homes, and they serve as a symbol of strength and resilience. Dating back more than 1,000 years, the Latte stones are an architectural marvel that tells the story of the Chamorro people, its ingenuity and their connection to the land. Despite centuries of change, the Latte stones still stand today, scattered across the island, serving as reminders of a proud ancient culture. What would it be like to see ancient structures that have stood the test of time? The Latte stones offer a direct link to Guam's past, standing tall and strong against the backdrop of modern life. These stones not only represent the island's rich history, but also the enduring spirit of the Chamorro people. Whether you're admiring them from afar or standing beside one of these ancient pillars, it's hard not to feel a deep sense of awe at how these structures have survived through the ages. Fact 10. A unique food scene, Guam's flavorful fusion cuisine. Guam's food scene is a true reflection of its diverse cultural influences, blending flavors from the Chamorro, Filipino, and American traditions. This fusion creates a unique culinary experience that is a feast for the senses. One of the island's most famous dishes is red rice, a vibrant side dish made with annatto seeds, often served with grilled meats or seafood. Another local favorite is kelaguen, a dish made with marinated chicken, beef, or fish, mixed with fresh coconut and served with a side of rice. And of course, there's the island's love for barbecue, particularly the famous Chamorro barbecue, where meats are slow cooked over an open flame for a smoky, savory flavor. What's the best food you've ever eaten while traveling? Well, Guam will definitely take your taste buds on an adventure. The island's cuisine is a perfect blend of savory, sweet, and tangy flavors, each bite telling the story of the island's history and its people. From street food to family meals, the flavors of Guam are an essential part of the island experience, and you won't want to miss out on trying these mouth-watering dishes. Fact 11. The impact of typhoons, how nature tests the island's resilience. Typhoons are a regular part of life in Guam, and the island's residents have learned to adapt and build resilience in the face of these powerful storms. Over the years, Guam has experienced some devastating typhoons, including the infamous Super Typhoon Pongsona in 2002, which caused widespread damage across the island. Despite the destruction, the people of Guam have proven time and time again how strong and resourceful they are when it comes to recovery. Preparation is key. Homes are built to withstand strong winds, and the community comes together to help rebuild and recover after a storm. Could you survive a storm that powerful? How would you rebuild your community after such devastation? For the people of Guam, these questions are not just hypothetical. They've faced nature's fury head-on and emerged stronger each time. Typhoons may test the island's resilience, but they've also shown the spirit of the people who call Guam home. The ability to bounce back from these storms is a testament to the island's strength, and it's something that defines the heart of the community. Fact 12. Guam's role in World War II. A turning point in history, Guam played a pivotal role during World War II, and its story is deeply woven into the history of the United States. The island became the site of major battles, especially during the Battle of Guam in 1944, when American forces fought to reclaim the island from Japanese occupation. This battle was not only a turning point in the Pacific theater, but also marked Guam's significance as a strategic military location. The island's liberation is celebrated as an important chapter in U.S. history, as it allowed the U.S. to establish a critical base of operations in the Pacific, which would be essential for the eventual victory in the war. What if you lived on an island that became a battlefield during one of the largest wars in history? For those who lived on Guam during this time, the island's strategic importance made it a key battleground. The courage and sacrifice of the people and soldiers during the war shaped the future of Guam and its role in global history. The battle for Guam may have been a painful chapter, but it was also one that marked the island as a symbol of resilience and strength in the face of adversity. Fact 13. The Cultural Festival, celebrating Guam's traditions. One of the most vibrant ways that Guam celebrates its history and culture is through its annual Liberation Day Festival. Held every July 21st, the festival commemorates the island's liberation from Japanese forces during World War II, but it's also a joyful celebration of Guam's rich cultural heritage. The festival features lively parades, traditional dances, music, and food that showcase the island's diverse history, blending indigenous Chamorro traditions with influences from Spanish, Filipino, and American cultures. The festival is a time for the people of Guam to come together and celebrate their resilience, identity, and the unique spirit that has carried them through history. Imagine being at a festival where music, food, and dance all come together to honor a rich history. The Liberation Day Festival is a perfect example of how Guam's traditions are passed down through generations, ensuring that the island's vibrant culture remains alive and well. It's a time of pride, joy, and reflection, as people from all walks of life join in the festivities to celebrate Guam's story. Fact 14. Guam's wildlife, animals you won't find anywhere else. Guam is home to some of the most unique wildlife species in the world, many of which cannot be found anywhere else. One of the most famous and endangered species is the Guam kingfisher, a striking bird that has become a symbol of the island's conservation efforts. Once abundant on the island, the kingfisher population dramatically declined due to the introduction of invasive species like the brown tree snake. Conservationists are working tirelessly to protect these incredible creatures and their natural habitats, making Guam a focal point for wildlife protection. Did you know there is an endangered bird here that you won't find anywhere else in the world? Beyond the kingfisher, Guam's marine life is also a wonder, with vibrant coral reefs and diverse marine species calling the island's waters home. Despite the challenges posed by invasive species and environmental changes, Guam's unique wildlife continues to thrive, thanks to ongoing conservation efforts. It is a place where you can witness nature at its most exceptional, both on land and underwater. Fact 15. The Hidden Island Paradise, Guam's Hidden Gems. While Guam is often known for its beautiful beaches and vibrant culture, the island is also home to many hidden gems that are off the beaten path. From secluded beaches that offer a peaceful escape from the crowds to secret hiking spots that lead to breathtaking views, there's so much more to discover beyond the usual tourist destinations. These hidden treasures allow you to experience a side of Guam that few people ever get to see. Ever wanted to visit a place where you can truly get away from it all? Guam's hidden gems might be your perfect escape. Whether it's finding a quiet cove to relax by the sea or exploring a trail that leads to a waterfall, the island offers countless opportunities for adventure and solitude. Locals often have insider tips about the best spots to visit, so don't be afraid to ask around and venture off the main roads. Guam's hidden gems are waiting to be discovered, and they just might be the highlight of your visit. So, we've talked about the island's rich history, its natural beauty, and its crucial military importance. But now, it is time for a revelation that will make you look at Guam in a whole new way. You might think you've heard it all, but I'm about to drop a fact that will change everything you thought you knew about this island paradise. What if I told you that Guam's role in world history is even more significant than you imagined? It's not just about its strategic position in the Pacific, its military bases, or its stunning landscapes. What happens next will completely blow your mind, because Guam is at the heart of something much larger than anyone could ever guess. Here's the surprising truth. Guam, despite being a small island thousands of miles away from the United States, has become a powerful symbol of the global dynamics between America and the rest of the world. You see, Guam's location has played a pivotal role in shaping global events, from its central position during the Pacific War to its current strategic importance in military operations. But the most fascinating part is how this tiny island's strategic value goes hand in hand with its unique status as a U.S. territory without full rights. You might wonder, what does that mean? Well, Guam's residents are U.S. citizens, but they don't enjoy the same rights as those living in the 50 states. They don't have full representation in Congress, and they can't vote for the president. Yet, they are expected to follow U.S. laws, pay federal taxes, and serve in the U.S. military. It's a situation that no other U.S. territory or state experiences, and it's one that often leaves the people of Guam feeling disconnected and unheard despite their essential role in U.S. defense strategy and international politics. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Guam has become a critical piece in the geopolitical puzzle of the Pacific, especially with rising tensions in the region. The island is home to military bases that host some of the most advanced weaponry in the world. Its importance as a military outpost means that the people of Guam are deeply involved in some of the most crucial international relations today, whether they realize it or not. From serving as a launch point for military operations in Asia to hosting troops who are stationed in the Pacific region, Guam is always in the midst of global events, yet its residents are rarely part of the conversation. So, the real shocker here is that, despite all this, Guam's residents face the unique challenge of having immense responsibility on the global stage but limited political power. It's an incredible paradox. The island has become a symbol of both the USS, global influence, and the ongoing struggles for equality and rights within its territories. What happens on Guam, from military decisions to local governance, has consequences that ripple far beyond its shores, yet the island's people often don't have the voice that their contribution deserves. This is a fascinating, under-discussed part of the story of Guam, and it makes you think about the broader issues of democracy, rights, and what it means to be a part of a nation. Guam's strategic importance and the deep political paradox its residents live with create a layered, complex reality. It's a place where history, politics, and culture intersect in a way that leaves you questioning how global power dynamics are shaped, and how much we truly know about the islands that play such an essential role in it all. Guam, an island known for its beaches and beautiful landscapes, holds a place in world history that most people have never imagined. The island's residents are a living reminder of the balance between military might and human rights, a story that hasn't been fully told until now. The truth is, Guam is much more than a remote island in the Pacific. It's a powerful force in shaping the world, and its people's story is one that deserves to be heard on a global scale. So, there you have it, the 15 mind-blowing facts about Guam that show just how unique this island truly is. From its strategic military importance to its stunning natural beauty, from its rich cultural heritage to its extraordinary wildlife, Guam offers surprises at every turn. The island's history, its fusion of cultures, and its role in global events make it more than just a tropical paradise. It's a place where stories of resilience, strength, and identity come together to create a truly one-of-a-kind destination. We've explored Guam's incredible role during World War II, its fascinating blend of cultures, and its breathtaking landscapes. You learned about the endangered Guam kingfisher, the island's battle with typhoons, and the annual Liberation Day Festival, where the people come together to celebrate their rich traditions. We even talked about how, despite being a U.S. territory, the island as residents live with a political status that is both empowering and limiting at the same time. But perhaps the most surprising fact is how this small island plays such a powerful role in shaping global politics and military strategy. It's a place full of layers and stories, and there's so much more waiting to be discovered. Now we want to hear from you. What fact about Guam surprised you the most? Was it the military presence, the unique wildlife, or something about the island's rich history? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the world's most underrated travel destinations, don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden travel gems. Guam may be small, but it's packed with adventure, culture, and history that will leave you in awe. Whether you're planning your next trip or simply curious about the world, this hidden island has so much to offer. So, until next time, happy exploring. Keep your curiosity alive and keep discovering the hidden corners of our beautiful world.